Hey guys, welcome back to Becoming Day 4 and welcome to Becoming Open. If you are stumbling upon this challenge, this is a 7-day challenge all around becoming your truest and highest self through your yoga practice, both on and off of the mat. During today's practice, as I said, this practice is focused all around becoming open. We're going to be moving through a short and sweet flow that takes you into heart openers, back bends. There's real areas around the body which we can hold a lot of emotions and really allowing ourselves to just almost crack them open and let go of fear and really tune into the power that comes through vulnerability and becoming more open to the world around us. So when you are ready, meeting me on your mat, and we're going to get started in a child's pose today. So knees wider than the hips, big toes touching, and I want you to take the knees a little bit wider than you normally would, giving the chest a lot of space to really begin to melt down onto the mat here. Maybe you come onto the forehead, maybe you even come onto the chin if you feel like that heart space wants to melt deeper. And then as you arrive here, I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and allowing this to be the deepest breath you've taken all day. And as you exhale, sighing it out through the mouth, letting it go. So often when we are on our way to becoming all of the things we think we should be or doing the things we think we should do, we often become closed to everything else that's happening around us. We become so focused on one certain goal and one certain way of being that we close ourselves off to other opportunities, to other ideas. So as you come to this practice, I want you to really come in with an open mind and just allow yourself to really feel what it's like to be open. Open within the body, the mind, open energetically as well. Taking a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Then as you inhale, shifting the weight towards the heels, start to roll up the spine, the hands stay heavy, the shoulders stay heavy, until you come to sit onto the heels. As you arrive here, placing the hands on the heart center, closing down the eyes, taking a deep breath in, filling up the body with air. And as you exhale, sighing it out. And as you arrive here, we're taking a moment to set an intention for our practice today. Maybe you have one in mind around what you want to be open towards, or maybe you wish to share mine. Our intention for today's practice is to really allow this practice to crack us open, to allow us to unfold, and really tune into who it is that we are when no one's watching, when we're not trying to be anything for anyone else. Taking a deep breath in and exhale, sigh it out. The eyes can flutter open, allowing the hands to come onto the knees, and I want you to round the back and tuck the chin in. Inhale, slide the fingers up the legs, roll the shoulders away from the ears, gaze up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, rolling upwards, closing down the eyes, just really tuning into how this feels. The inhales, roll the shoulders down. The exhales, round the back. Inhale, roll the shoulders. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll the shoulders. Exhale, round. 3 more, really allowing this to move through the entire body. Noticing any areas that don't feel open and just observing them with compassion. Last one, exhale, round. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky, gaze to the hands. And as you exhale, placing the hands down onto the mat, coming to all fours. Then as you arrive here, start to slide the fingers forwards, coming to a puppy pose. You can either place the forehead onto the ground, or if you have more space, you're welcome to place the chin. Then as you arrive here, option to bend the elbows and bring the palms to prayer behind the neck, pushing the chest down even further. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale. Deep inhales and exhales. Then on your next inhale, placing the hands back down and making your way back to all fours. And then I want you to keep the knees where they are and just shift it to a half child's pose, so you're not all the way down. Exhale here. Inhale, round the shoulders, undulate the back. The shoulders come over the wrists. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, lift the chest for a cobra. And as you exhale, shifting it back to this half child's pose. Connecting all of these movements for a spinal wave. Inhale, undulating forwards. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rippling up. Exhale, shift it back for a child's pose. 2 more. Connect the breath with the movement. You know where you're going. 1 more as you inhale, rippling forwards. Exhale, lower. Inhale, ripple up. And as you exhale, shifting it back. Inhale, making your way to all fours. Tucking the toes under and shifting the hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Now as you arrive here, you can bend one knee and then the other. Taking deep breaths in and out. And then when you feel ready, I want you to inhale. Press the weight into the hands, round the shoulders, and again we're undulating forwards to a high plank. Then I want you to tilt the hips up, a little bend in the knees, and shift the hips up and back. We're starting with a little spinal wave. Inhale, undulate forwards, and then tilt the hips up. Allow this to become bigger as you have 3 more. Maybe you come all the way forwards into a floating dog, and then back. 1 more. And then as you exhale, making your way back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, start to lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip, gazing over the left shoulder towards the right toes, little back bend. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes here, well done. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Now as you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the chest, engage the glutes here, deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reaching forwards, take hands to opposite elbows and then rise up, puffing the chest upwards. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, sweep forwards and up. Exhale, cactus, 2 more. Inhale, reach forwards and up. Exhale, cactus, engage the glutes, last one. Breathing through this, exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, the left hand comes to the thigh or the calf, reaching the right arm up and over for a side bend. Deep inhale. Exhale, placing the hands down onto the mat and stepping back to your downward facing dog. Option to stay here or option to move through a spinal wave. Yogi's choice. Remember, this is your practice. It's allowed to look like whatever feels best for you. Whatever feels most authentic and most opening for you. So if you wish to take movement, take it. If you wish to take a child's pose, take it. Deep inhale. And exhale, side out. Inhale, the left leg lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip, gazing over towards the left toes as you arch the back. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. And as you inhale, rising up, undulate asana, well done. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep forwards, hands to opposite elbows, rising up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep. We're taking 3 more. You know where you're going, slow it down. Allowing this movement to really open the heart center, open up the shoulder space. Last one, inhale, come forwards. Exhale, cactus, shine the heart upwards. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand to the calf or the thigh, reaching the left arm up and over, coming into a side bend. Inhaling here. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, making your way back to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in here. Exhale, pushing the chest back towards the thighs. You have 3 breaths, options to move through spinal waves or a child's pose, or to stay in stillness. One more breath here, deep inhale, and exhale, sighing it out. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip, gaze towards the toes, arch the back. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping the right foot through, keep the back knee lifted. And as you inhale, rising up for your crescent lunge, well done. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep forwards, the same movement. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep. Slow it down, open the space, last one. Exhale, sweep forwards. Inhale, we're rising up. Exhale, cactus, push that heart upwards. Then as you inhale, pivot the back foot down, heel to arch alignment, coming to a warrior 2. Gazing over the front fingers, exhale here. Inhale, flip the front palm and reverse, gazing up for a reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms down onto the mat. And as you exhale, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Option for stillness, option for a spinal wave. Deep breath in. And exhale. On your next inhale, the left leg lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip, gazing over towards the left toes. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through, rising up, keep the back knee lifted, finding your crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep. Taking 3. Exhale, cactus, engage the glutes, open the heart center, well done. Good job, guys. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep forwards, rising up. Exhale, cactus, and hold. Really crack that heart open. Then as you inhale, we're pivoting the back foot onto a 45-degree angle, heel to arch alignment. Finding a warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, flip the front palm and reverse warrior. Well done. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Stepping back to your downward facing dog. And then finding a child's pose. As you arrive here, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. And another deep breath in and out. Coming back to this intention that we set. What areas within your life, within your being, within yourself, have you been closed? Closed to other ideas, to other opportunities, closed to the truth? Can you give yourself permission here to just open up, to be an open book, knowing that whilst this feels very vulnerable, there is so much strength. And then as you inhale, start to roll the shoulders up, coming to sit onto the heels. Then as you arrive here, start to lift the hips up so the hips are stacked over the knees. And I want you to place the hands towards the base of the spine here. Inhale, roll the shoulders away from the ears, push the chest forwards. Well done. Deep inhale. Option to stay here in your camel pose. If you have more space, you can begin to place your hands down onto the heels. Well done. Pushing the hips forwards, gazing upwards. Really allowing this heart space to open. Deep inhale. And exhale. Then as you inhale, the hands come to the base of the spine, slowly rising back up and making your way down. We're not quite finished here with these camel poses. So when you're ready, I want you to place your right hand down close to the right ankle, maybe onto a block if you have one. And then as you inhale, push the hips forwards, lift the left arm up. Exhale, lower the hips, sweep the arms around, swap sides. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. 2 more on each side. Close down the eyes, feel that heart space opening. Give integrity to every moment of this movement. Last one on each side. Inhale. Exhale, coming to sit onto the heels, closing down the eyes and allowing the hands to come to heart center. As you arrive here, just noticing the heart beating underneath the hands. Noticing the breath as it begins to soften. And then just allowing the eyes to flutter open, gazing at a spot in front of you, and just allowing it to settle there without the need to react. Can you just become an observer just for a moment? Can you be fully open to what it is that you're being shown, rather than jumping to conclusions or creating truths within your mind? Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Then when you're ready, allowing the arms to wrap around the legs, coming to a child's pose as your counter pose. Taking a deep breath in here and exhale. And another deep inhale. And as you exhale, sighing it out. Allowing the shoulders to melt away from the ears and everything to become heavy. Often when we spend all of this time opening up, it can feel vulnerable. Coming back to this child's pose can feel like a safe space. Know that if there are any more movements you want to take within your practice, you're welcome to take them now. Otherwise, we're going to allow ourselves to really feel this comfort in this child's pose for the last few moments of our practice. Maybe you readjust, allowing the chest to have a little bit more space. But as you're here, I want you to really tune into this heart space. Noticing that even here, as we allow it to come into a safer, more restorative space, how it may feel a little bit more light, a little bit more open. Know that the greatest challenge of life is to remain open in a world that feels as if it's constantly asking us to close. When you're cracked open, when you're vulnerable, you're showing up in your authentic truth. You're lighting the way for others. And whilst it can feel hard and scary, it truly is the only right direction. Allowing yourself to take deep breaths in and out. Maybe you rock the forehead from side to side. You can begin to wiggle the fingers and take little movements. And then only when you feel ready, you can slowly begin to rise up to come and sit onto the heels. Allowing the eyes to stay soft and closed. Once you arrive, reaching the arms up above the head, the palms come to touch. Exhale, thumbs to forehead center for kindness in your thoughts. Thumbs to the lips for kindness in your words. And thumbs to heart center for kindness in your heart. Bowing forwards, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for what could be my favorite class of this Becoming Challenge. I just really hope that you enjoyed finding this openness in this short and sweet flow. If you are someone that enjoys deeper backbending flows, I have so many of these practices on my online membership, which is Soul Shala. They are very much my thing. So if you want to dive deeper into your backbending practice, feel free to have a little look and check it out. It is always linked in the description below. Otherwise, feel free to come and find and connect with me on Instagram. My Instagram is Amara Thompson. If you haven't already liked and subscribed and you aren't already a part of this Amara Flows family on YouTube, I would love to have you. Just click it below. I love you so much. But otherwise, I am sending you so much love. I'm also saying how unbelievably proud of you I am, because we are over halfway through this 7-day journey. If you've missed some that came before this, go and find them over here. I will pop them in a little playlist. But otherwise, I just want to say thank you so much. I want to send you so much love, and I will see you in our class tomorrow, which is Becoming Light, and it's all around hip openers. See you soon. Bye, guys.